Snitch on the toast.
Hey,
Snitch on the toast. Snitch on the toast. It wasn't as snitchy.
It wasn't as snitchy?
Because, like, you are, like, 75% of the snitchness, so, like, I couldn't really hold the boat.
75%, that's generous towards you, because I really I'm just like full snitch. I'll snitch all the time.
Oh, you mean the 25% is generous
well,
towards me?
because I'm just always snitching out on you, and all you have to do is just be there. Even if you're not there, I'm texting you, I'm snitching.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Fine.
you are
Fine. 10%.
You are the snitch. You're counselor snitch. I'm so excited that you're here. It's always a fun time with the snitch. We have so much to catch up on.
I know, we have a list.
I feel like I haven't been here in a week, but it's only been 4 days because we did do a show on Friday with Olivia. Did you catch it?
I watched like a couple minutes, but I was on the train home and I was asleep the whole time. So
how was your trip to Boston?
It was good. It was fraught with peril.
Well, I actually do know that it was fraught with peril because I edited and put together the behind the scenes video for our Patreon channel. So the whole time the scenes were sending me clips from backstage so that we could make a behind the scenes video for the Patreon members. So I actually do know how treacherous it was.
It was very treacherous.
And we thank you for your service. We thank you for taking, like, in addition to your many jobs, for also creating content for us for the Patreon. So if you guys want to watch that video, patreon.com/morningtoast. Also, my home tour is there. Did you watch my home tour?
Yeah, remember, I text you every time you post on Patreon because, like, I have the Patreon hooked up to my podcast, but I don't have it, like, on, like, my phone, like Safari. So every time she uploads a link, I'm like, hey, can I leave a link for this Patreon video?
Did you like my home tour?
I did, actually, except with Theo, like, dying, but aside from that.
Was that not the scariest thing ever?
Where was your razor that...
I don't know. He must have got it like off the ledge in the bathtub or something.
Oh God,
I thought I dog-proofed my home. And I cleaned everything for the home tour.
Right.
But I guess I didn't see like the razor that was caught in like the shower curtain. Who knows?
Oh my God, that could have been so bad. Like, I don't even want to think about it. Whatever.
Traumatized. Yeah. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go watch the episode and please don't call dog services.
Animal control?
Animal control. So what a weekend it has been. How was your weekend?
What did I do?
You came back from Boston.
I came back from Boston.
Watched Desperate Housewives.
I slept a lot. Watched Desperate Housewives.
You went to a concert.
I went to Keith Urban and Kelsey Ballerini, and it just was so great. Like, I just love country concerts. There's, like, nothing like them.
There's nothing like that feeling that you have when you're at a country concert and everything is okay in the world.
No, totally. And, like, I love Keith Urban, and, like, I just didn't realize how many of his songs, like, I knew.
Did he play all the hits, like, even from that album from way back?
He played a song from 1999. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's that. I'm in the that I'll never know.
Yes.
I'm breathing deeper than I've ever done, and it sure feels good to finally feel the way I do.
Yeah, he did play that song.
That's the best one. I wanna love somebody like you. That was a nice harmony.
Yeah,
so you had a good time. So the Snitch is feeling good in life.
Snitch is feeling good. She's so tired.
You work really hard for a snitch.
I know, and it's like, I didn't sign up for this.
I know.
And then it just kind of happened, and like, whatever, I'm happy, it's like great.
That's how like all great things happen and how all great, entrepreneurial businesses start. So like maybe from this, like you start, your own like assistant operations business, tour management business. You never know where it could go from here. So just keep your nose to the grind.
I am, but now we have like 2 weeks off. And it's like, we don't have another show till like November 7th.
Right, the day after my birthday.
And then I don't really have any like schoolwork these next 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna take it easy.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
And then we have Olivia's Bachelorette.
I'm so excited, by the way. Like, I know we just had a vacation, but I need another one. And I'm really excited to like go and lay and drink.
To let loose. I'm excited for you to let loose because you did on my Bachelorette.
Are you kidding?
No, and you were so there. But now that I know that like mentally you don't have midterms holding me back, I'm excited for you.
I'm scared because if that was me in the Bahamas with something holding me back, I don't know what's gonna happen in Miami. I kind of lost my shit that Friday night.
You would have stolen Champlain's antiquities.
What?
Do you ever see Holiday in the Sun?
100 years ago.
And they're trying to find Champlain's stolen antiquities. That's what you would have done. That's what we would have done. But anyways, we're here. My birthday's in a week, which is shocking. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Halloween is tomorrow. We are going to have a very spooky episode for you guys, but we haven't planned it yet, so give us some time. I can't believe, 2 days from now is November. It's just, everything. Life is flying by.
I know. This month flew by, but I can't say I'm unhappy about it.
No. And now, I can't say I'm happy my birthday's next week. I just don't feel emotionally prepared to turn
You're never emotionally prepared for your birthday.
No, but sometimes you're so excited for your birthday. You're counting down the days. And I'm not counting. I'm counting up the days. I need, a little more time. I mean, my birthday dress hasn't been delivered. Also, I'm not really even doing anything.
Birthday dress?
I ordered a really cute dress for my birthday dinner, even though it's like just dinner with our family, like very low key.
Oh, by the way, I've been thinking about that dinner.
Right?
Yeah.
I need to be so good this week.
Me too.
So
Same.
Just so that everything tastes better at that dinner.
Yeah.
Italian feast we're having. That's all I really wanted for my birthday was delicious pasta. And we were talking before the show, you don't know what to get me for my birthday.
I have no idea what to get her for her
I mean,
birthday.
everybody knows that I want a Gucci bag, but I'm not going to ask that of a snitch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know that like this is the most annoying thing to say, but like I really don't want anything. Like,
No, but
I
even
just
if it's like a little something like from like an Instagram ad. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Like a little picture of Theo that sparkles one way and is a picture like a pillow. Did you see that I got that for Claudia?
Oh, no. Do you want me to get you that?
No.
Do you want me to get you that with a picture of Zach?
No. I'm just saying like something from an Instagram ad.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to break the bank, seriously. I just want you to be there for me like emotionally and physically on my day.
Okay,
You know
yeah,
what
I will
mean?
be. What day is it on?
It's on a Tuesday.
Okay.
In a week from today.
Oh, it's actually in a week from today.
What's your class schedule like on Tuesday?
I have class straight from 9:30 to 3:15, but you know, it's flexible.
Can you come to the toast for my birthday? That would be a nice gift.
Yeah, I think so.
This is Snitch. I can't work on Tuesdays. Peter Krause, I'm coming on a Tuesday.
No, because
Snitch,
I technically have
I can
class.
be there. Wait. This is Snitch. I can't work on Tuesdays. Hey, Snitch, I need you to host Snitch on the Toast on Tuesday. I can be there.
Well, no, because I can't commit to every single Tuesday because
No.
I can't miss class every single
Yeah.
Tuesday, but I can some Tuesdays.
I understand.
But I just have to present, and I'm pretty sure it's this Thursday and not next Tuesday, so I should be good.
You should be great. And we just got to get you graduated. We're going to ask you all of your class questions after, like our Q&A. But one question that I saw, or wasn't really a question, that I just think would be the most amazing idea, is that all the toasters, they want to come to your graduation. And I think we should host a graduation.
I think that we should do a graduation like party because honestly,
Like a
I don't think
ticketed
I
event?
get enough tickets for our whole family.
No, you don't.
I don't,
And
so-
which is fine. I'll sit it out.
No, you're coming, bitch.
There's nothing that the only thing that I hate more than school is a graduation. Like, I can't even tell you.
This is an exciting graduation because we've been waiting for this day for a really fucking long time.
That's true, but like sitting through a graduation is pure treachery. Like, I didn't even want to go to my own graduation. And if you remember, like, they called my name, I walked on stage, got my diploma, and walked off the stage.
Yeah.
And we went, and we left, and we fled the scene.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Speaking of, I'm going to Colgate this weekend, and
you
I'm
excited?
so excited. If any Colgate admin or students are watching and you guys want to roll out the red carpet for me, like, I will not stop you. But I'm just really excited for a fun fall weekend.
Yeah, and it's so nice up there.
It is. Hopefully the weather holds.
It's supposed to. It's actually supposed to be like 60 on Thursday.
But upstate gets a little colder.
That's true. Do you know anybody who's currently there?
I know a few people.
Okay.
Like, I know some names, but I don't know if I'm in the frat party like mood.
Right.
Because my reunion weekend is in the spring, and like that's gonna be the party. This I just kind of want to like tour the ground. Zach has never been to
Is
Colgate.
this homecoming?
No, it's just a fun weekend with amongst friends.
Oh,
like
okay,
me
fine.
and Becky and Dana are going with our men, and it's just gonna be like a fun weekend to show them around. Isn't that
Yeah,
cute?
that's really cute.
Thanks, sis. I'm glad you approve. Speaking of cute weekends, I was just in Austin this weekend. Have you ever been? No.
No, but I've heard it's like lit.
It is. It's very Nashville vibes, except that I didn't go to like the Nashville area, which
Right.
is called 6th Street, just because like I'm so mature now.
Right, and you don't drink.
But it's very like hipster. It's very weird, and they're saying is keep Austin weird. And you know what? You guys are doing a
They're
great
saying
job.
is keep Austin weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
They're doing a good job though because it's very weird. Like everywhere is just like food trucks. Like it's just.
Oh, yummy.
It's so weird, and you guys are doing a good job of keeping it weird.
What's going on with the water?
Oh my God, how weird is so we get there and everyone was like, by the way, you have to bring your own, you should bring bottled water because there's a water contamination from the flood maybe. Basically their whole water system, all of the waters have been mixing, so that means drinking water, river water,
Toilet
sewage
water?
perhaps.
Ew.
So you can't drink the tap water. So all the restaurants, they use bottled water, but there are some things that you can't get at restaurants like coffee if their coffee is hooked up to the filtration
right.
system. So getting coffee in Austin was literally like trying to get drugs. Like there were signs on all the restaurants, either like we have coffee or we don't have coffee. So luckily my hotel had coffee, but when I
that's
went
great.
to get coffee elsewhere, it was like, I was just,
That's such a weird problem.
isn't that weird?
Like it's 2018.
But then one of the toasters said that yes, the water is contaminated, but it's not that poisonous. Like she accidentally drank some, and the bacteria levels are really low. It's just like gross to think about, and maybe someone could get sick, but it's not like the plague.
Right, no.
But it's really affecting their town. It's so weird.
I mean, yeah.
Of course, on the weekend that I go.
Of course.
But I was drinking a lot of Topo Chico,
Right.
which is this sparkling water. I don't know if you can get it in New York.
You probably can get it shipped here, but like you can't buy it like in a Dwayne Reed.
Right. Did you see Cappy?
I tagged you in it. I said,
Oh, you did?
I wrote at Jackie Oprah Albums. You sent this.
Oh my God, Kathy is Luke Combs' manager, and at the same time that I was raving about Topo Chico, he posted a picture of a shipment of Topo Chico saying the best stuff, and it really is the best stuff. Remember when I FaceTimed you on Friday night, and
We're
I
friends
banged?
with Luke Combs' manager.
Oh yeah, and I banged my knee.
Oh my God, yeah, that was so sad.
Have you ever banged your knee?
Yeah, of course.
Like a knee bang where like you think you see the light of death, like the tunnel of death.
Yeah, it's similar to stubbing a toe. Like, it's the same thing. It's like you're helpless. There's actually nothing you can do. And you have to wait for that throbbing pain to go away.
You have like 4 minutes of just
torture.
Pain. And that's happened to me in my hotel room. I happened to be FaceTiming with Snitch, thank God. And it was like also my forehead. I was like
oh my God, it was so funny. Like she was like crying and like her face looked so weird because her forehead couldn't move. So it was like the weirdest thing ever. And I was like, Jackie, your face.
That's what it looks like when like Kim laughs on Kardashians.
Yeah.
Like where she's like it causes her pain to laugh because her forehead's not moving, even though she pretends like she's allergic to Botox. Speaking of Kim, our sister has been touched by the grace of God.
Literally by the grace of God. She looked like an angel.
She really did. Like, the whole picture is amazing. When Claudia gets back, she will talk about it. But Claudia met our queen, Kim, last night. They took an amazing picture where they both look incredible.
Yeah.
Like
that never happens,
like
by the
a
way,
pair of equals.
Because you know what happens to me when I meet celebrities.
Oh my God, she does this face.
I get like this face, I'm like, like I have the biggest smile. I look like such a dweeb. And every single picture it happens, and every single picture I look so lame that I can't even post it. Like my Olivia Culpo one.
Oh my God,
I looked like such a little loser. We have to talk about Olivia Culpo. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get to the Fast Five stories, but we just wanted to catch up. I just feel like I need to catch up with the Toasters, catch up with the Snitch, because I haven't seen you all weekend, and I'm looking forward to a week of snitchery, and an hour and a half of snitchery.
I'm here.
But it was also a really sad weekend because of the news out of Pittsburgh. Like, talk about a Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, that was like...
Horrible. Woke up to that news on Saturday morning that someone went into a synagogue on Shabbat morning, like, be more evil, and gunned down a bunch of elderly Jews. Like, even talking about it makes me sick to my stomach.
Me too, because I just think about, like, us in shul and, like, that happening to us. Like, that's fucking terrible.
Like, you could not be more defenseless when you're praying, I think.
No, and, like...
And you couldn't be more of, like, a better person when you're praying. Like,
exactly.
I can't think of anyone who deserves to be murdered less than someone who's praying.
No, yeah.
An elderly Jew praying.
Oh my God! And one of them was a Holocaust
elderly
survivor.
Jew who was she a survivor?
Yeah.
I was seeing like conflicting reports. An elderly Jew who outlived the Holocaust, only to be killed by anti-Semitism in 2018 in the United States. Like,
that makes sense.
I can't.
I don't like talking about it. Like, gives me a pit.
No, but there's things that you can do. There is a GoFundMe for the Tree of Life Synagogue. That you can donate to. We put it on our stories, but we'll put it on the Morning Toast story today again. And just honestly, I think like the most important thing to do, aside from like, you know, combating anti-Semitism wherever you can, is just like remembering their names.
Yeah.
You know, like I just like try and like read their names, like know as much about the victims as possible, and like that's how their like legacies can continue. But it's just like so awful. And like this isn't a sad show, so I don't want to talk about it for too long. But like it really like tainted like just a dark cloud over just the Jewish community and really this country, because like something like this happening in this day and age is horrifying. So on that note, are you ready to get into the Fast Five? Oh, and also the World Series happened, and our sister was there too. Claudia was really like Forrest Gump this weekend, like just at every major event. And the Joe Jonas Sansa Stark. Yeah, so Joe Jonas dressed up as Sansa Stark this week for Halloween, and the one picture they have of them is like Claudia's in it,
and it's been on like every like morning news show.
No, totally. Like it was on CNN.
Yeah.
And when I was looking for news this morning, I almost pulled it as a story, but I hate to pull stories that rely so much on pictures for the podcast listeners. But our sister was just making news all weekend, sitting in the World Series. I didn't see her on TV, but I heard that she did get on TV.
Did she? I didn't watch. Because I literally couldn't care less about the World Series. I'm sorry.
The Red Sox won the World Series.
That I knew, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't a hard battle.
No, it wasn't. And when I was watching it with Zach, and the games were 3-1. So if Red Sox won this game, they win the World Series. And I was like, well, they're not going to win the game because then that cuts out 2 more games of World Series. That's like $2 billion that could be earned for the MLB and the network, and maybe they'll just pay all the players like $20,000 to put on another show.
Right.
But they didn't do that, and so now I don't like. Not that I was a conspiracy theorist, but that just seemed to make sense to me. Like I'm
pretty sure they do that with football.
Yeah. No, but football's just one game. Like, they have 7 games. That's 7 opportunities to make, like, billions of dollars. So why would they cut that short? Maybe because it's real.
That's nice that something could be real in this day and age.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, here are the Fast Five stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. These stories are Snitch-centric because one, when I went to the bathroom, Snitch took some initiative, took my iPad, and picked 5 stories. So not only are they snitchy to the core,
they are snitchy
but they're also subjects that pertain to the snitch.
Yes.
The first story is really rocking your world.
I know. I can't stop thinking about it.
Olivia Culpo is, quote, shocked by Danny Amendola's cozy beach date with another woman. Olivia Culpo's boyfriend, Danny Amendola, wasn't exactly showing model behavior this past weekend. Over the weekend, the NFL star and CBS Sports journalist Bianca Peters were spotted sunbathing together in Miami Beach. In photos of the two, Danny and Bianca are seen cuddling in the ocean and intimately whispering while lounging on the beach. Meanwhile, Olivia was working on the set of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition in Australia. Now, a source tells E! News, quote, Olivia is very disappointed and shocked about the photos that came out with Danny getting cozy with another girl. And despite the risque appearance of the photos, Danny has reassured Olivia that Bianca is a longtime friend and they were just catching up. He has assured her that nothing is going on between them and that he is really happy with Olivia.
Yeah, I stroked the hair of my longtime friends and canoodle in the ocean.
What do you make of this?
I'm just so confused because like he seems like someone who isn't like really that kind of guy who like is like football, like cheats on like girlfriend type thing. He seems like very like wholesome and normal. Mind you, I don't really know him, but like that's just.
But I think football athletes they go hand in hand, and I think that's
and especially now that he's in Miami, which
right.
is.
And you're not like in cold New England where all the girls are wearing sweaters. Like now they're wearing bikinis. Temptation is looming.
Right, but I
think it's a pill that you need to swallow if you're going to choose to date an athlete. Like this is an inconvenient truth.
I guess, but like it's just. I also read in a different article that like now they've gotten back together, like he was going to propose soon, and like I just can't even imagine what would happen if they got engaged. But like I think technically they're still together right now, and she's probably figuring out what to do. But like. Mind you, this bitch, Bianca Peters, is busy, like, I don't know, being a thought, while Olivia Culpo is in Australia doing SI swim. Like, she's winning here, even if she loses Danny Amendola. Let's not forget that. But anyway, so I went to Bianca Peters' Instagram, because, you know, I wanted to troll, and all of her comments were shut off. And so I think she's getting the brunt of it. But
I need to look at her Instagram just to see what,
she really, like, looks like Olivia Culpo.
To see what her intentions are. Like, is she an Instagram thought?
No, she's a CBS sportscaster. Like, she has a legit job. And, like, I don't know. Also, what I don't get is, like, just use your brain. Like, if you're both out in public, like, and canoodling.
Right, you're not trying to hide something.
Right, that's what I don't understand. So maybe, like, what he's saying is the truth. I don't know. Or maybe there's definitely a lot that we don't know. But I'm Team Olivia. Because as much as I love Danny, Olivia, like, I feel like she really tries with him. Mm-hmm. And, like.
And she wants, like, I feel like she wants a real relationship.
And, like.
But then I've also seen some blinds. Where it's like she does her
thing. The only
thing.
one we saw was like a weird thing about a credit card.
Yeah,
there was one.
That she was out. The blind said that she was out on a shopping spree with a credit card that wasn't her own and wasn't her boyfriend's.
But this was like a year or so ago.
Also, good for her.
Yeah. Also, like that could also mean it was like her manager's.
Can I borrow it? No, that wasn't
right. But I'm saying like, if that's the worst thing we've seen in all the blinds that we've ever read about Olivia, like then she's fine.
Yeah,
but
I'm confused about their relationship, like where it stood, where it stands now, what level of like, you know, you do your thing, I'll do mine.
You think that's what it is?
Like, I think it's possible that they, like most celebrity relationships,
like open?
They're not open, but it's just like being a celebrity, it's just different, and you have to recognize that, especially with like athletes. But if they do have like a don't ask, don't tell sort of policy, like you don't do it in public on the beach.
Right.
That's the part that's confusing, and that's the part that either makes me think that it's an innocent thing or that they weren't really fully together anymore.
Right. But then that article says that Danny like reassured Olivia that blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
But then she posted to her story.
Well, first, when the pictures first came out, she tweeted, wow. And then she posted her story yesterday of her being in Australia, like killing it. Like new day and new beginnings, which is like very cryptic. And then when she Instagrammed with the snake, she said it goes out to all the snakes. Sade.
True Sade.
But I feel like she's like so nice, but like she's like you. She's so nice, but when like someone like crosses her, she is a bitch. In a good way. In a good way. Like when she needs to be, she's like really. You know?
Yeah, no, once like it takes a lot for me to get to a level, but once I'm at that level, it's like
hell hath no fury, like a Jackie scorned.
Hell hath no fury. Well, we're gonna continue to be updated by you because I feel like Olivia Culpo and Danny Amendola are interesting because either you're Margo Oshry and they are like endgame, or you're someone who like really doesn't even know who these people are. So there aren't that many like fans and news sites who are dedicated to the minutia of this story.
That's true.
And you really are the leading expert.
On
Olivia and Danny.
I know. I like know their entire timeline.
Right. So we're going to continue to get updates from you, what they're posting.
I'll continue to send things on Instagram.
Whether or not they unfollow each other.
I think they did unfollow each other. Well, he never followed her, which is weird in and of itself. I never understand when, like...
Well, there was a time when he had an Instagram, but he never posted. He just had followers, and he only followed Olivia.
Right, and that's not a thing.
That was pre-breakup number 1.
And then he unfollowed her, and then he just never followed her again. I haven't checked, but I saw somewhere that she unfollowed him.
Oh, I saw that too, but you have to verify for yourself because people just make shit
up. And also,
up.
some people don't, like, know how to check.
Some people don't know how to check.
Like, people, like, say, like, oh, they unfollowed, and then you go and check, and no, they didn't. So, no. I don't know what's hard, but...
No, it's really the weirdest thing that some people don't know how to check. Maybe they're blocked by one of them, and they don't realize.
No, like, whatever.
We'll check. We'll figure it out. And we will continue to be updated by the Snitch. But in the meantime, Olivia Culpo is down in Australia, like, shooting for SI Swim, rookie. No,
I don't even think she's rookie. She's just a girl. Model.
Oh, my God. What would you do if she were on the cover? Who do you think?
I don't know who's going to be on the cover, honestly.
Because last year it was...
That girl, Danielle Harrington, right?
And she was a first year, right?
I think so.
So I don't think they'll do another first year. So it would have to be someone that we know.
Well, Olivia Culpo still would I mean, she wouldn't be a first year, I guess. She'd be like a second year, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think
or
that she's
it could be like a celebrity, like not a celebrity, but how they did like Ronda Rousey one year, like Ashley Graham.
Oh.
Not someone specific to SI Swim. Or they always can just fall back on Kate Upton, which they love. Maybe a pregnant Kate Upton.
Ooh.
Pregnant Kate Upton on the cover of SI Swim. I'm calling it now. Speaking of things that we're calling, I think that would be like incredible, groundbreaking, on brand, because they just always put her on the cover when they don't know what to do, and like it would just break so many barriers, like a pregnant, sexy woman in a bathing suit.
Well, they had a pregnant, sexy woman in a bathing suit walk the runway,
right?
So maybe it would just like go off of that.
You guys, I'm telling you, I'm onto something.
Well, honestly, they might not have even thought of it, but if they see this, when
MJ sees this,
MJJ sees this, she's gonna do it. Wait, he's scary.
Yeah, do you think Olivia had to work with him again?
I think so, probably. Oh, no. I actually stalked the photographer of who was doing it. Her name is Josie, so no.
Wait, shit, what was I just... Oh, speaking of like things that we're calling, we kept referring to all year when Wells came on the show.
Did you know?
Yes.
Oh.
Wells came on the show in Nashville a year ago, and we were talking about him and Sarah Hyland's Halloween costume and how it was amazing. And then he was like, next year we have an even better costume plan. And he didn't say it on the show, he told us after. And we gave clues. It was very gender bending, culturally relevant, like great costume. And he told us that it was Taco Bell, where he dresses up as Belle and she dresses up as a taco. And they stuck to it, and they looked so cute.
It's so funny.
And I wish that we wrote it down somewhere so we could have proven that we didn't know. But if you go back and listen to all of our clues, we didn't know.
I also don't really think anybody thinks that.
And also, that's the best time to think of Halloween costumes is right after Halloween. You think of what you should have done. And then you
write it down.
You write it down. I have a note of Halloween costumes.
Do you?
Yeah. Even though I'm not dressing up this year.
I'm just like, I'm so tired.
I have no Halloween plans. I would only dress up to like take a picture and like pretend to go somewhere and come home.
I'm pretty sure that's what Kylie did.
Kylie looked amazing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she dressed up like in her room, took pictures, and then took it off.
I think that's what she does every day.
That's true.
So, at least, like, it was premium AF, and fucking Stormy looked so cute, and like, she really, I feel like, is inspiring people to have babies.
I know.
She's showing that like being a mom is just so incredibly rewarding, like for emotionally and like for the content.
Like, who needs a baby boom when you have Kylie Jenner?
Kylie Jenner is the baby boom.
Exactly.
Okay. Moving on to the next story, something else that shook the world last night.
What?
Cardi B just issued a 10-part dressing down of Nicki Minaj on Instagram. Okay, this whole thing is so wild, and the easiest way for you guys to totally understand is just to go to Cardi B's Instagram and watch all her videos, but I know you don't have time for all that. On the latest episode of her Beats One Queen radio show, which aired today, Nicki Minaj once again brought up the skirmish she got into with Cardi B at the Harper's Bazaar Icons party, the one where Cardi allegedly threw a shoe at her. In the version of events presented today, Minaj said that her friend, Ra Ali, beat Cardi's ass really bad, which included punching her in the head numerous times and causing her injury, that Minaj was actually upset at her friend for savagely kicking the tar out of her industry rival. She also addressed the rumor that she leaked Cardi's phone number to fans so they would target her with harassment, saying she's never even had Cardi's number to give out. Well, Cardi B has apparently been informed of Minaj's latest loose talk and emphatically rebutted Minaj's claims in a 10-part video series now posted to Instagram. Okay. You have to watch the stories yourself.
I wish I knew that backstory when I watched it because I didn't really understand what was going on. But, like, I doubt that Cardi got, like, the shit beat out of her.
Right. And so basically the thesis of Cardi's of Cardi's rebuttal. She's taking on every Nicki Minaj point one at a time. First of all, she takes on the point about Ra Ali beating her up. And basically, Cardi asks, do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster? Because Nicki Minaj is positioning herself like, oh, wow, Cardi attacked me, this, that. But then also is like, Cardi ain't shit. Like, my guy beat her up so bad that I actually felt bad. Then they also leaked Cardi's number. Cardi's talking about that. Cardi's talking about how Nicki claimed was going to sue her. And Cardi was like, I wouldn't sue anyone. I ain't no snitch.
Did you see the Little Mix thing?
Yes. And then Little Mix involves themselves, saying that,
which was so stupid.
Because, right, they just want to be like rising tides raise all ships. Because Cardi B was talking about a few tracks where they went to
Cardi first,
and a few tracks where they went to Nicki first, like a G-Eazy track that they took to Nicki that Nicki didn't like, so they gave it to Cardi, and then Nicki yelled at her barked at her management saying that they should have given her the song, but really she had it first, she just didn't choose it.
Exactly.
So Nicki Minaj is recently on a Little Mix song that isn't as good as it could be. I'm enjoying it more than you are.
I listened to it once, I didn't like it. And I like Little Mix.
But Little Mix has inserted themselves into this situation by saying that they went straight to the
Queen
Queen
they
first.
started showing receipts and shit.
No, they started showing text messages that looked totally fake. Also, Little Mix, they're a great band, but they definitely don't have a group chat because they definitely don't like each other.
Okay, also, if you're smart, yes, Nicki Minaj is huge, but don't go after Cardi because she's on the rise. So if you really want to break into America's music industry, you wouldn't go against one of the top earners.
Right, and you wouldn't go against someone that is doing so much for your craft, you know?
Yeah.
Go against someone who's a talentless hack. There's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you could find someone.
I thought that was so weird. Just shut up.
Yeah. I mean, you should watch the videos because it's really so crazy, but they are really long and but I understood Cardi's need to speak her side of the story because it felt like she was trying to take the high road.
And she was done.
But meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is selling merch around the situation. And
she's selling merch around the situation?
Yeah, that's what I saw. And just trying to be gangster, but also making a Cardi's fault.
Cardi says such smart things sometimes.
She really does.
She's not as stupid as people think she is.
I don't even think anyone thinks that she's stupid.
Oh, fine. I don't know why I thought that. But she just says, it's such a smart thing to say. Choose whether or not you want to be the gangster or the victim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her.
I love her. She was just showing all these receipts, all these text messages, all these phone numbers. She leaked Nicki's phone number because Nicki's people leaked her phone number, and they leak everyone's phone number when they get into a fight with them.
That's what she was saying on her video.
Anyways, then after this whole rant, Nicki posted a tweet let's move on from this, and Cardi posted the tweet and was happy to move on. So I guess we're moving on from this. And personally, I'm glad.
Me too. I'm just sick of hearing about it.
I'm sick of hearing about it too, and it's just too much for me to keep up with. And I like both ladies.
I know, but now this whole thing has made me not like Nicki.
I'm Team Cardi when it comes to this, but I do still like Nicki. But I
haven't been liking Nicki's music.
Yeah.
The last music I liked was her Pink Print. What's it called?
Pink Print.
Pink Print album. And then I did not like Queen.
Was that the name of her last album?
Was it not?
It was.
It was.
Oh, was it Queen? I don't even know.
It was. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't even. Yeah. I mean, I love Pink Print.
Oh my God. It's
And that will hold me over until the next album. You're allowed to have an album that I don't love. That's fine, but that'll take me to the next album. But her getting into the trenches with Cardi B is just not doing anything for anyone.
Bad move.
And Cardi B is here to stay.
I know. And she keeps churning out music, Money. People are loving it.
Right. And she has her own songs. She's featured on songs. She is doing so much. It's not just she's not a one-hit wonder whatsoever. And I Like It is the song of the year. He's so handsome. What's his name? I didn't get into that song until way too late. But that's just because I'm old.
I don't think that. Maybe.
Actually, if you didn't either and you're a young person.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that that's where we were all going.
Right, and then it was forced on me, and I was oh, okay.
Right, and it was playing at this wedding I was at this weekend. It was
it took you this long?
No.
I was gonna say.
But it was playing at this wedding that I was at this weekend, and now I'm realizing how now I'm at the peak of how much I like it, whereas people were there 4 months ago.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're definitely.
But they did something cool. The band was playing I Like It, and then the DJ transitioned started playing it. So that's how they transitioned from band to DJ. If anybody was looking for
a good transition,
any transition suggestions, which I know you tune into this show for that. Just transition suggestions. A lot of tongue twisters today.
Yeah.
Champlain's Antiquities. Transition suggestions. Are you ready for the next story?
I'm ready. Hit me.
This is a story that Snitch chose that I actually don't know if I would have seen. Cristiano Ronaldo overtakes Selena Gomez as the most followed Instagram user. Thank
God.
the Lord.
Selena Gomez is the least deserving human to have the most followed people, most amount of followers on Instagram. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know, like how much. Sure, I don't really care. We're just so not his audience, but
right. But it's fine. I'm just glad that it's someone
that's not Selena. Also, Selena never posted. It's not fair to have the throne if you're not going to use it.
Right. And when she does post, it's clearly not her, and it's all such PR stuff, Coach sponsorships, Coca-Cola.
It never. I actually just unfollowed. I saw that yesterday, and I unfollowed Selena. I was like,
I don't know if I still follow her. I think I go back and forth sometimes, but I need to unfollow because I don't want to contribute to her being number one.
Me neither. And if it should be any singer, it should either be Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande.
And then Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian really should be number one because this is her job. All she does is dedicated to the premium content. Did you see that picture of her vagina on her story?
It wasn't her vagina, but vaginas, you mean?
Yeah. It was
and there was no
It was vagina season.
Yeah, but it wasn't a vagina.
It was weird.
It was something else, but not a vagina.
It was I don't know what it was. We have to call it an anatomy expert.
No, I think it's because
if there were a line, it would have been nudity.
Exactly,
right.
But this was just supposed to be maybe a caricature.
I think it was supposed to be art. It was weird, but
it was weird.
Goal. Cristiano Ronaldo is now the most followed person on Instagram, having recently surpassed Selena Gomez. As of press time, Ronaldo has 144,338,650 followers. To Gomez's 144,321,029 followers. So this could really change, and maybe some people will hear this story and go unfollow Selena, some might go follow Selena just to get her back up. So I'm sure it could go back and forth, but this is a big deal. The most followed person in the world is a high honor to be bestowed.
Totally, and it's so crazy. It's not really someone that you would think it would be.
No, I guess Selena Gomez,
she makes sense just because she's
she's a big star, but also you have to keep in mind she's a very international star. Taylor Swift is a huge star, and she's an international star, but she's also a very American English speaking star. Selena Gomez also speaks Spanish, also has songs in Spanish.
That's true.
And Cristiano Ronaldo is a very international star.
Yeah.
And I do think Kim is a very international star.
I think so too. I don't know. It's just so interesting that it's him.
When you said it would be Taylor Swift or who?
Ariana Grande.
Oh.
Ariana Grande is 132. I checked last night. So she's not she's definitely kind of far, but not
She's
that much.
kind of far. And also I think what hinders Ariana Grande, and I personally don't follow her, is her content is a little annoying.
But I would rather someone whose content is a little annoying because they post a lot rather than someone who doesn't.
It's not that she posts a lot. It's everything is sideways or upside down and cryptic and blurry and foggy. Her aesthetic is it's spooky. You know.
But I love her.
Also,
I love her.
Speaking of Ariana Grande, Wicked.
Oh my God.
Did you guys watch Wicked? I don't know how I get an answer from you.
I can't. I don't have the comments on here.
Yeah, we'll see in the comments. I watched it. I didn't, and it was funny because when it started, Zach was like, "Is this not a?" I was like, "No, it's not a live rendition of musical. It's just a special honoring Wicked." And I think nobody knew what to expect. What is the format?
And I was thinking when I was watching it, wow, NBC is it was NBC, right? Is so in tune to know to do this. Do you know what I mean? I feel no one would ever think about it that way to do a 15-year anniversary of Wicked where they get Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. That's honestly they're very in tune.
Right, and right before Halloween, on the 15-year anniversary of when it premiered. And I knew that Wicked was huge and record breaking, but I guess I didn't realize that it was really how big it was, because when it came out we saw it, we were kids, we saw it with the original cast, thank God.
We saw it with Idina, right?
Yeah. We saw it with
Look
the
at
real
us.
deal. I know. And now it's I want to see it again, but how do I see it with Fadina and Friston?
Exactly.
And all those Fadinas and Fristons that came out last night were really cute.
That was a really cute idea.
Yeah. So let's talk about everything. If you watched it, and if you didn't, there's no spoilers.
No.
And it was just a 1-hour special where they paid tribute to some of the best songs and some celebrity fans of the show. So we had Pentatonics.
Which was so good. I've been liking Pentatonics. I used to, I was a cover band? But no, they're really, really good.
They're really good, but they switch out their members on us and they think we don't know.
No, there was only one, and it was news. One of them, I'm pretty sure he was Jewish. And he like didn't want to do it anymore. He like wanted to like go be like a normal guy, and so he left Pentatonix, and then they replaced him with what I don't know which one.
But I thought there used to be a blonde girl. Did she just dye her hair?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure that was like they only switched that one member because he left like they had to.
Okay. I just was like,
but the only guy that I do know is that one. Do you know the blonde-haired one for some reason?
Superfruit.
What's that?
The blonde-haired one and the guy who was singing Kristen Chenoweth's part, they were a duo called Superfruit. They used to make videos on YouTube where they did a cappella.
The guy who sang Kristen Chenoweth's part was like so good. Like it was crazy.
No, they're so good, and like they are our real life Glee. And I was thinking about how much Glee and Wicked have like intertwined.
Everyone was saying like just like in reply to my stories or in the toasters, they were like, this is just making me want to watch Glee.
It's crazy how both of them were like main characters on Glee, both Kristen and Adina, and like how much respect Ryan Murphy clearly has for Glee.
But also like Lea Michele should have been there to sing a song.
Yeah.
Obviously not Defying Gravity, but like something, because like she brought Wicked to like the younger generations.
Yes. Overall, I loved it. There were a few things like I would have personally done differently. But I'm glad that they're doing stuff like this because it's just fun for the whole family, truly. But like the first song that they did where they showed like the cast doing it's like, what's that song? I didn't need that song.
I didn't need that
there
song.
Were a few
but
songs,
they wanted to have the cast in it, I'm assuming, like the current cast.
Yes, but to give us Dancing Through Life. Like how come no one fucking plays Dancing Through Life? I think it's because it's almost 8 minutes long and like we don't have that kind of time.
No, there were so many commercials. How could they?
But like it's an amazing song.
I don't even know which one that is.
Dancing Through Life. Down at the yards dust, if only because dust is what we come to. Nothing matters like knowing nothing matters. Also, I'm so off key, it's crazy. Okay. Ariana Grande was the best.
I watched it 100 times before I went to sleep. Oh my God. Like,
Kristen and Adina were amazing, but Ariana
Kristen
Grande
was kind of annoying.
She was, but that's her character, so I get it. But also when she brought that girl on stage, like, and that girl was holding her phone, like, I was just like, this is a travesty. Like, it's like chewing gum. It's almost as if she was chewing gum. Like, she was just holding her phone in her hand, like, oh my God, I was so annoyed.
No,
and it's like everything else was so perfectly planned and timed and choreographed. It's like you couldn't choose someone who knew to put their phone down.
Right.
And she wasn't even dressed up as like Wicked.
I don't know. The whole thing was weird.
And then when Kristen Chenoweth took someone else's phone to take a selfie, she didn't even click.
She didn't click, by the way?
No.
That's so sad for that person, by the way.
Zach and I were like, she didn't even take the picture. So there were like a few glitches like that, but overall I feel like it was a very good updated touch to Wicked.
Right.
Idina Menzel changed Defying Gravity way too much.
Yeah. I mean, I still thought it was good, but like when I was watching it, I was like, this isn't what I wanted.
I wanted I like how when they update the tunes and they
I wanted it to sound like how it sounds on the soundtrack.
Me too. She was like over singing it a little bit, and I get how it's so easy to do that, you know?
Right.
And that you
want
to
people are here to hear.
But you also want to give people something a little bit different than what they just listen to on the soundtrack all the time. But it was just a little too different for me. She sounds amazing, and she is amazing, but
I wasn't really here for the
there was just there was too much change.
Yeah, and then Adam Lambert, which like
he was good.
He was fine. But Ariana Grande, and also just to know what she went through to get there, and then like she gave the performance of a lifetime. And it's like,
And she was so into it too, and when she took her mic out of the stand, she just
I could watch that performance literally all day. I'm probably gonna watch it after this. I saved it into my Instagram.
I love her love for Wicked.
Right.
And it just made me wonder where were some more I could have done with some more celebrity cameos that were in tune.
Right. Also, I hope that they do a Wicked live at some point, and I hope that she's Elphaba.
Or she
Speaking
could be
of Ren
Glinda.
live.
She could have been Glinda. Or it should be Dove Cameron. Elphaba, Ariana Grande, Dove Cameron, Glinda.
Oh my God.
11/11 Make-A-Wish for Wicked live with Ariana Grande as Elphaba and Dove Cameron as Elphaba.
That would be a dream. And they're friends because they did Hairspray together.
Mm-hmm. Put it out there. It could happen, you guys.
It could happen. Oh my God.
Hopefully last night did well, and now they want to do it.
Also, Clueless, Dove Cameron, I can't wait to see.
Can't wait to see.
And Rent Live.
I was just about to say that.
I said that a minute ago, but you didn't hear.
No, I didn't. I saw an ad for it. Vanessa Hudgens is in it?
Vanessa Hudgens, which obviously.
Tinashe.
Yeah. Kayala Settle's featured. She's not even an actress.
I saw the ad in the car with you.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's not even a character, which is why?
Okay.
It's.
I didn't see the whole thing, so I don't know.
Oh my God, I have dementia.
It's coming to Fox in January.
Yes.
It's just exciting.
I can't remember the other characters, but I'm pretty sure they did a good job with the cast. But
and there should be a big holiday live coming out. There always is on Fox or something.
By the way, you know what's so crazy is
or NBC.
Greatest Showman came out a year ago.
I know. And it's like been just positively changing my life ever since.
Oh my God, November 16th, Greatest Showman Reimagined. Like, what song are you most excited for? From now on, Zac Brown Band for me, for sure.
Oh, shit. Okay. There's a few things. I'm weirdly so excited for Panic at the Disco, The Greatest Show.
Me too, because I feel like it's going to be like...
It's going to be amazing, and I think it might be aside from A Million Dreams, but we already got it.
Right.
That would have been what I was most excited for. The Greatest Show is, I think, one of my favorite songs on the album. It's just such a feel-good song. It always just, whatever I need to do, like, it always makes me, like, ready to do it.
Right.
But then also, Come Alive, Jess Glynn.
It's Come Alive, Jess Glynn?
Jess Glynn, Years and Years.
Oh my God.
Are we going to be okay? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I'm just, like, I don't know what we did to deserve, like, for someone to just, like, realize that they need to do this and give it to us. We never get what we want, and now we're getting it, and I literally can't believe it.
We're getting it, though, and we deserve it for all of our, like, year of hustling in silence and working for this movie and, like, just pushing it out there with a thing and with no reward. No one who works for 21st Century Fox.
Everybody wrote it off?
Right.
You critics.
Pasek and Paul didn't know we were out here doing this, and, like, we've just been working because we love it so much, and, like, this is the universe giving us a gift, saying thank you for the work you've done for The Greatest Showman.
Also, now that I love Pentatonics, they're doing a bonus track for it, which is just, like...
I wish the reimagined version of This Is Me was... Like, it's with Kesha,
Keala, and
Missy Elliott, which will be really good, but I could have done with, like, a whole, like, an Idina Menzel version. Like, something just completely different.
Right. Like, why keep Keala if you're not keeping
And Kesha. I'm done with Kesha's.
Yeah, we heard Kesha's and Keala's.
And
whatever.
Kesha's left much to be wanted, desired.
Yeah. I'm just so fucking excited. Like, that's going to just change my world.
And speaking of worlds changing, back to Wicked, sorry. It's really crazy how, like, one Broadway show really changed the lives of Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. Like, they were just
the whole
Broadway
time.
people, and then they became just huge actresses.
Yeah. And, like, Kristen Chenoweth, remember we saw her with Andrea Bocelli?
Yeah. And that sort of thing, I guess it happened with Hamilton, too. But it doesn't happen that often, where you're like, and Dear Evan Hansen. Actually, maybe it happens more often.
No, but I'm saying it happens now, I think, because of Wicked.
Perhaps.
Like, Wicked, like, started the trend.
Perhaps. And you know what I always think about? That song, For Good, is amazing.
Oh, my God.
But...
Change for the better.
Yeah, I need to think of the lyric. I was going to say something. Even I remember the first time I saw it. Yeah, change for the better because I knew you. I have been changed. And I always thought it was going to say forever because it rhymes with for the better.
Yeah.
But it never happened.
Like, that whole song in that moment was so great because, like, all of their lives had been changed for the better because of each other and where they were. And it was just,
It was so good. You guys, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, it's probably on demand. Enjoy it. It's just good, clean fun for the whole family.
Good, clean fun. Yeah.
And it's like, how do you get invited to stuff like that?
I think about this all the time because there's all these specials or like these like private concerts or like the CMT Crossroads. Like, how do you get in there? Like, how'd you find out about it? It's not like they like sell tickets.
I think you have to be like in the theater, like Broadway community.
Well, that I am
on
not,
some like email list.
Did you watch the CMT Crossroads
with
Zac Brown Band and Shawn Mendes?
No, I watched it through your story though.
Oh my God. Like, it was so good. It's such a good pairing. And like, I love Shawn Mendes because he's just like so successful and like didn't go the route of Justin Bieber. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, he's not gonna. It's because he's like from Canada. I'm telling you.
Justin Bieber's from Canada.
Oh shit.
But how are we gonna get you on a date with Shawn Mendes?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if he's into me.
But you need to go on a date with him like for your career and for his.
I know, but like, oh my God, I love him so much. And the fact that he's just so in tune to like know that like he chose Zac Brown Band. Like, they approached him and they were like, who'd you want to do it with? And he was like, Zac Brown Band.
That's so
And his favorite song is obviously Colder Weather, but also I Want Crazy by Hunter Hayes. Like, I just don't understand what we did to deserve Shawn Mendes. He's so wholesome and good. I love him. They did such good songs. Like, I just can't.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Okay.
That's like easy watching, you know, while I'm like cleaning my apartment or something.
Exactly.
For my next home tour. Just kidding. I haven't. Nothing's changed. Okay, next story. Kylie Jenner surprises mom Kris Jenner with a $250,000 red Ferrari ahead of her 63rd birthday, leaving sister Khloe red-faced about her gift giving. She's a self-made billionaire, and on Monday, Kylie Jenner surprised her mom, Kris, with a red Ferrari 488 ahead of her 63rd birthday. 488 for the Queen, she captioned a video of Kris behind the wheel of her new ride, adding that it was her, quote, dream car. Her sister Khloe joked that she had clearly outdone her on the present buying front, and it seems it would be pretty hard to beat. I mean, that's impossible to beat. Also, Kris was the one who was red-faced. Like, her face was so red.
Her face was legit red.
I can't believe she let, like, Kylie film her. And that's, like, what I love about Kris is she will do anything for the premium content for, like, she doesn't have, like, a lot of pride. You know?
Yeah.
She lets herself be like the
she's
butt
so
of the
fine
joke.
being the butt of the joke. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And I'm so happy for her, and this is so nice of Kylie. And I love them so much.
I feel like they love each other. Like, obviously they love each other, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like Kylie is similar to Kim in that, like, she, like, is one of the few that, like, loves and respects her mom and, like, defers to her and listens to her.
Right, I couldn't agree more.
And
like, Kourtney definitely doesn't.
Right, and you know what? It's also no coincidence why the two of them have had the most success in their career, because they respect the KJ.
And because they listen to the KJ.
And the KJ has good advice. Like, like, regardless of what you think about her, like, all you need to know about Kris is, like, what her daughters, like what
she accomplished.
You know, so whatever you think about her, like, doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, if you think she, like, sold a sex, doesn't, like, I don't think she sold the sex tape. But
you don't think she did?
I don't. But, like, even if she did, like, look where it got them.
Totally.
Would you sell your daughter's sex tape if it meant that you and your whole family were going to be, like, the most famous rich people in the world and set for life?
Like, I would have to talk to her first.
Yeah.
And be like, are you willing to sacrifice this? And if she said yeah, then I'd leak it. But if she was like, no, Mom, don't, like, then I wouldn't.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kim said yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it was Kim's idea.
Yeah, no. So
I
don't think there's any animosity there.
Right. I'm just happy for Kris because, like, she just deserves so much shine. And I feel like she really gets it around her birthday, and the rest of the year, like, she just gets the brunt of it.
Yeah, totally.
But I love Kylie, and, like, I feel like now that she's a mom, she has even more respect for her mom.
I couldn't agree more.
And soon Stormi's gonna be buying Kylie cars.
With Kylie's money.
Yeah, but Kylie's buying it with her own money. Like, that's what's, like, so amazing. Okay, I wonder what Kourtney got Kris for her birthday. Probably
flaming pile of duty.
a lump of coal. Holistic, vegan.
Wow,
organic coal.
I literally despise Kourtney so much. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I think about it often.
I need to
like,
catch
sometimes
up.
I'm not caught up. I haven't, like, seen episodes. I just don't like her. Like, I sometimes accidentally like her pictures on Instagram, and I unlike them.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like her.
I don't even follow her. Do you?
You don't follow her?
No, I never have.
Oh, I do. I'm going to unfollow her.
You should. Like, I see her pictures through E-News. E-News is getting crazy about their, like, they post so much. They just
want to, like, they want to be, like, the one Instagram where every celebrity's picture that they've posted is, but, like, that's not really, like, how it works.
Right, but if I wanted to see this person's pictures, like, I would follow them. Like, you only need to post like, a groundbreaking Instagram from a celebrity, not just, like, a cute thing from their story.
Yeah, like, they posted a picture.
Like, if I wanted to see their story, I would follow them.
They posted a picture yesterday of Sophia and Scott, like, from Sophia's story, and was just like, lovebirds. Who cares?
I don't know.
Like, you're called E-News, not E-Photo.
No, but I feel like their strategy is, like, their mission, like, the one-stop shop for all celeb news on Instagram. You don't need to follow any celebrities if you're following E-News. But it's like, we do follow celebrities.
So we don't need to see doubles.
So I don't need to see doubles. Agreed. Thank you. But Scott did cut his hair. I guess that was the news there.
Honestly, I really, really like Scott and Sophia.
Me too.
Like, so much. I think she's, like, so hot. And, like, I love him. And, like...
He seems happy and good.
He seems happy and normal and, like, just, like...
And it's like he's not sober, but he doesn't want to be, nor does he really need to be. He's not...
And I don't think he's, like... Yeah, he doesn't seem to be, like, out of control.
He's not Lamar.
Right. I don't know. I really like him.
And, like, she lets him, like, live his life in the way that he wants to, and she's there by his side, so he's not alone. Like... Here for it on all counts.
Yeah, and, like, I love how much do you follow her?
Yes.
She, like, loves Lionel Richie. Like, she loves her dad. And, like, she, like, posts, like, his stuff, and she's, like, just
she's a proud daughter.
Yeah.
I guess she also doesn't have, like, that much else going on.
Right, like, I feel like she doesn't really model anymore.
Yeah, I feel like she was the toast of the town at one point until she started dating Scott. So, like, she really
But I kind of feel that way about, like, Hailey Baldwin. Like, now that she's, like, married, she's been working, like, way less. And good for you. Like, may as well.
I feel like the two of them are also short, so they had to, like, date up.
I feel like Hailey Baldwin's not short, but I feel
she's
like
short
Sophia
for the group.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think that's why she's not like Victoria's Secret. She's not as tall as Kendall and Gigi.
I love Hailey Baldwin. Like, aside from the whole Justin Bieber of it all, like, I've always loved her. I think she's, like, literally so beautiful.
Yeah, she is. And
I think she's prettier than Kendall and who was the other one?
Gigi.
Yeah, both the Hadids. And I also feel like she doesn't really get surgery. Like, Botox or anything. I mean, she might get Botox, but, like, I don't think she's ever really gotten, like, work done.
Yeah, no, she definitely just has, like, lips,
maybe a nose job.
Maybe a cheek, maybe a nose job, but, like, that's considered not surgery these days, which is so crazy. Speaking of Botox, how crazy is my forehead?
Do it.
I just have, like, quotations here, which I like because then I can still.
Don't worry, I still got it.
So much expression. So little time. But I was watching Hallmark as I fell asleep the other night, and I realized that a lot of the lead actresses like do have the steamy brow line. Like they need to be able to make that face. So I don't think I could be on Hallmark for another 6 months. Okay. But it's fine. My new dream is to get an animated series.
And also that way you can go to work without makeup on.
Based on The Counselor and the Camper.
Yeah. How do we get that?
You just got your memo. Well, I guess we'll get to Counselor Snitch in a minute. Let's get through the rest of the stories. But I love her. She's my favorite counselor. Hilary Duff and Matthew Koma welcome daughter Banks Violet. She's absolute magic, quote. A mini Lizzie McGuire has arrived. Hilary Duff and boyfriend Matt Koma welcomed their first child together on October 25th, according to their birth announcement on Instagram Monday. Quote, Banks Violet Bear, this little bit has fully stolen our hearts. She joined our world at home on Thursday afternoon and is absolute magic. Duff wrote along with a portrait of herself cradling their baby girl with Koma. The proud new dad also shared the exciting news, writing, Banks Violet Bear, 10/25/18. We welcome a beautiful daughter, little sister, and best friend for life, who could not possibly be more grateful for our growing family and for the orange who makes it all possible.
I didn't get the orange part.
Maybe that's like his name for her or something.
For Hilary?
I don't know. Orange.
Honestly, Banks is a really cute name for a girl.
Banks Violet, yeah.
Like, I really like it. And normally I don't like celebrity names.
Do you have names picked out for your little children?
No.
If you had to pick
there's one name that I love, but I think Claudia called it, and she's definitely going to be having kids before I am, so.
I wonder what it is. Do I know what it is?
I think so.
Is it something having to do with like our
family
ancestors?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you know.
No, I still don't. With an R?
With an R.
Okay. Then I do now. I used to really like the name Violet, like for a child, but I think now it's just like too done.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, names are tricky because you want a trendy, cool name because you want your kids to be cool in school. But then when you get too trendy, then you wind up with like
Apple.
Ethel. And then Ethel, it's like everyone knows Ethel is 70.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's going to be what happens with like the name like Chloe, for example. It's like in 50 years, everyone's going to know that Chloe is 70. There's going to be no Chloes in her. You know,
that's fair.
It's like a little too trendy. Apple is not even a trendy name. It's just a weird name.
Yeah,
you know, fair. So you want something like classic, but also cool.
No, you want something classic, but original.
It's a hard line to walk.
Yeah, it really is.
And I respect all the moms out there who can settle on one name.
Yeah. You're gonna be
but
like
I guess that's why you have multiple kids, so you can use a lot of different names.
Yeah. How many kids do you want?
I want a lot. Like, I want 5.
Really?
But
I want like 4 max.
But you never know, like, how life goes.
No, that's true.
Know? So, and you just want healthy children, really.
Totally.
You want 4 max?
Max, yeah. Actually, I want 4.
You want 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is a great number. But it also depends on how the genders are coming out.
That's true.
And I might have more or less kids depending on how my gender is.
I feel like because like we're so girl heavy, like the next generation is just going to be like men.
Well, also because the sex is determined by the male. So even though our genes are like all female, it doesn't matter.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works. Isn't it both of us?
No, the sex is determined by the male.
I don't think that that's right.
I think that
sure
it's right.
Maybe like they have a higher percentage, but like
of choosing?
we definitely like are part of the genetic process.
The genetic process,
like,
sure.
No, the genes, like the chromosomes.
I don't know, counselor.
I think you're wrong.
I don't know, counselor. Snitch. Speaking of, now we will launch into our Counselor Snitch segment. We also do need to recap Dynasty.
Oh my God.
We will get to that after I get to all the questions for you.
Okay, fine. Because then if people who haven't watched can shut off.
Oh yeah, so that people who haven't watched can shut it off. But you guys, if you are sleeping on Dynasty, like
you're wrong.
You're so wrong. The first season 1 is on Netflix, and it is a masterpiece.
A masterpiece, and this second season is so good.
It's like usually the sophomore season, like Riverdale was slow, and then it picked up. Like it is so good. Like
yeah, it came out running.
It's the best show on TV right now.
I agree. For Riverdale's weird
for young people.
Yeah.
And also for old people, but like we don't have a lot of good YA content.
Yeah, but it's like this generation's like Gossip Girl, and just no one knows about it.
Yeah, but it's also like even smarter than Gossip Girl in some ways.
Yeah,
because Gossip Girl was stupid, and like Serena van der Woodsen is no role model, but Fallon Carrington is a woman we can all get behind.
A boss ass bitch, like amazing clothing.
When we were in high school, everyone wanted to be Serena, but like Serena is a dumb bitch and makes the worst choices. And if you were trying to be Serena, like I'm sad to think about how your life turned out. But if you want to be like Fallon, you're on top of the world right now. Congratulations.
I love Fallon. Like,
I love Fallon.
Can't.
Like, I love her. I love the Liz that plays her. I love that Liz loves Fallon. That Liz's Instagram, like, you know, she just loves her job. And like, that's what I love about like teen shows is when they love being on the show that is beloved.
I agree.
And I just love the whole cast. We'll get to it, except for the Crystal of it all, which we'll get to.
Okay.
Okay. It's funny. Most of the questions that we get for you are like always the same, but it is nice to get an update. Like maybe things have changed.
Honestly, my life hasn't changed at all, but.
What is your favorite fan Instagram account?
Counselor Snitch.
That was written by Counselor Snitch. Whenever there's a new fan account, like they go so hard at first.
Yeah.
And it's so like fun and funny. And Counselor Snitch is the Instagram account that is churning out premium content right now. Also Jackie's Memoji, where they clip all of my Memoji stuff and do more. You just got Memoji.
I just got Memoji. I updated my phone.
So now you can finally respond
yes.
to the camper.
I can.
How does it feel?
It's really funny. I like it. I enjoy receiving them more than I enjoy doing them.
You enjoy receiving them because one question was on a scale of 1 to 10. How annoying are those videos?
0. Nicole.
I'll tell you. That's how. I guess it's a 1.
It's 1.
It's 1. It's 1. They're so fun.
They are. They're fucking hilarious.
They're fucking hilarious. Interesting question. Are you going to bring a date to any of your sister's weddings?
Like, guys, don't you think you'd know?
No, but like, most people do, by the way. Not most people, but some people, like, when they go to a wedding, even if they're not dating someone, they'll, like, get a date on Tinder or something. That's how much people, like, can't be alone, which is crazy.
But
they'll get a date off the street.
If you, bring to your sister's wedding, don't you have to be, like, engaged or, close?
For a family member's wedding, it's weird to bring a date that you're not really dating because then, like, are they in pictures? It's weird.
No, that's weird.
But
no, the answer's no.
But if you want a +1 for my wedding, like, you can definitely...
Get one?
You can definitely have one.
Okay, I'll work on it.
This must be a new toaster, but what is your major and when will you graduate, finally, please?
My major is sociology, and I'm graduating in May, and I literally can't fucking wait.
I have a question for you. Say, like, something happened, like, credits got swapped, or you found out, like, a class that was worth some credits wasn't worth as much, and, like, you weren't able to graduate in May. Like, would you continue?
I would just drop the fuck out. Like, I'm done. Like, I can't do it anymore. I hate school. And then people come at me and they're like, you're so lucky to, like, get an education, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know that and I'm very grateful, but I can still hate school. I can still hate studying and writing essays. Like, I'm still a normal human.
Also, the education that our children are getting these days is nothing to be proud of.
I couldn't agree more. I'm no smarter now than I was when I graduated high school. I'm smarter, like, street smart, and I would have learned that either way, but education-wise, I haven't learned anything. And when I, like, study, I forget it the second I take the test. Like, I hate it.
I feel you, sister.
I'm sweating now.
So logistics-wise, what are you going to do when Olivia moves? Because obviously your roomie has been engaged.
Yes.
You're losing a roomie, but gaining a brother.
That was my caption.
And it was an amazing caption. So what are your plans?
Well, I'm moving home to our childhood home until I graduate because, like, it's kind of in the middle of everyone's leases, so, like, there's no one for me to, like, move in with right now. And then after graduation, I'll probably either move in with friends or stay at home just because it's, like, so nice and easy, and, like, I just, like, don't really have to, like, do anything.
I, like, can't see you living with friends, like, Snitch, Snitch and the gals.
I know, because, like, everyone annoys me.
And it's, like, from what I've heard from you, like, you're like, the mom of the group. Which is so weird to think about because you are the baby of our group.
Let me get this straight.
You're the
it's not that I'm the mom of the group. Well, like, I'm the planner and, like, I take care of everyone, which is so crazy.
That's the mom of the group.
But I'm also the one who gets the most drunk. So it's a weird dynamic.
You can be both. Like,
yeah.
You're the person who plans the trips, like, makes the arrangements. Like, I was never that in my group of friends. I wasn't the one that, like, needed to be, like, held hands with.
Right.
But I just would never see you as that. But, like, for our group of friends, like, that was Sam. Like, she was on top of everything. I can't believe, like, you're the Sam of the group.
Yeah.
That's shocking stuff because to us, like, you're the Snitch.
Exactly. No, yeah, it's weird.
Do your friends ever call you Snitch?
No.
What's the most exciting part about being on tour with Claudia?
I'm getting all the miles, and so I just became medallion status.
Wow, that's an amazing answer.
So now I'm getting, like, all the benefits and stuff, so it's great.
Also, please teach me your ways of balancing life because college, traveling for tours, the toast intern, having a life, how? Just how?
Okay. I don't really have a life, I'm not going to lie. Like, I really rarely see my friends these days. But how do I balance it? Well, I mean, I don't really, like, school's really taken, like, a back seat. I don't really go to my classes, but I do all my assignments and I take all my tests, and I haven't gotten my grades back yet, but I think it went fine. And you just have to, it's time management, and it's also, like, I'm a big last minute crammer, so, like, you just get it done.
And you have to take time for yourself, because I feel like you spend enough time, like, just being with yourself and, like, watching TV and doing what you want, that when you have to do the things that you need to do, you don't feel deprived.
Right, that's why I never really see my friends, because it's like, when I have the time off, I want to be alone, and I want to be in bed, and I want to be watching Desperate Housewives.
Right.
And, like, they get that, and I still text them.
And then they come over and they watch with you.
Right, that they actually do.
Right,
do that.
so that's fun. A new toaster alert. Can someone please tell me why they call her the Snitch? Okay, I wish there was an easy explanation. I don't know where it originates from, but if you know our family, like we call ourselves the Steens. That like is a long joke from like a Taylor Swift song. So I was calling you like Steen. Tine Schnitch. And then I was like, Tine Schnitches get stitches. Snitches ain't. Like, and then that Nicki Minaj song, which is why I also have to love her forever. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. So I would always say snitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. And then that just came snitches ain't. And now that's why snitches ain't. Like there never isn't. And that has to do a lot with Nicki Minaj. So for that, I will always love her. I didn't even realize how much she contributed to the Steen culture.
Well, let's be real. It all started with Taylor Swift.
It all started with Taylor Swift, as most wonderful things
Getting
do.
a phone call from Oyster Bay, New York. It's definitely a telemarketer. Spam. But like, stop. Don't they know I'm busy?
This is an amazing question. Rank your sisters from least bridezilla to most bridezilla so far. It's not fair because we haven't gone to completion yet.
Right,
and Claudia wasn't.
I'm not really like involved. I don't
That's
really
true.
like know. Like it's like I'll be there for like the dress and stuff like that, but like I'm not there when you're planning.
Right, and I feel like you'll get it since like on the wedding day, you know, because Claudia was planning, like she was not a bridezilla whatsoever, and she really left us out of most of the planning. Like
the only time she was bridezilla with the whole dress situation, but I would be too.
Oh yeah, because that's the craziness of the scenes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't really answer that. I'm just not informed enough to like know. And also like Olivia's planning, and like I literally have no idea what's going on with that, so like I just can't be a judge.
That's true. You're just the Snitch.
Yep.
Is it nice being the Snitch?
It's nice being the Snitch.
Like the youngest, like everyone's taking care of you. You have jobs up the wazoo.
Jobs up the wazoo. No, it's nice being the Snitch. It's a lot, but it's nice. It's a lot of expectation.
True. If you could be any character on Riverdale, who would you be?
Ooh, if I could be any, like Betty. I love Betty.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't want to be Veronica in that house with that scary man. Like
that's true.
And then also like having to own a business, like it seems like a lot of pressure.
But she puts it on herself.
Right, but I'm saying that's
honestly,
the situation that I would be in.
Cheryl is goals. She just is like there.
That's true. She's just there.
And like she just has like multiple homes that keep being rebuilt somehow, some way.
Yeah. But like she doesn't get that much screen time, so why would I?
That's true. What are your future goals after your internship?
I don't know. I hate that question.
I know, and also like...
It's like, do you think I know?
Right, and right now you're in a really good place. Like you have a lot of experience for a college senior, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I am.
And let the chips fall where they may. What is your favorite Taylor Swift album?
Ooh, Speak Now.
Great answer. Who's your top celebrity you'd love to see on the toast?
Ooh, top celebrity that I'd love to see on the toast. Like realistic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know your answer.
Probably Olivia Culpo, right?
Yeah. That's realistic.
That's totally realistic.
Mm-hmm. What was your mood when you had to leave Jackie O No Mo earlier than everyone else?
Oh my God, it was pure and utter torture. It was like so sad and so annoying, and like everyone was like still like not really. I don't think you guys were really partying, but you guys were just like drinking by the pool and nice, and like I was in the library, and I was like, wow, like this is really like school again. You had to do this.
Yeah, you missed the vacation day of the trip,
right? Which is like I needed more than the dying part of the trip, but I did leave having made a lot of money gambling, so like who knows what would have happened if I stayed.
Oh, that's you made money? How much did you make?
400.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm so happy for you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad like you left before I never saw you leave, so I would have like been so upset.
Yeah, I didn't say bye to
It's
anybody.
just like I woke up, Snitch was gone, and I had to just move on.
Yeah.
What are your top 3 favorite country songs?
Oh, Live Like You Were Dying is up there.
Yeah.
This is like all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Live Like You Were Dying.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
Because there are so many different moods too, like sad country or like let's fucking go country.
Right. I just feel like Tequila is there, and then like a Rascal Flatts song. Mm-hmm. Like
yours if you want it.
No, like I've been loving what's that song? Where You Are.
Yeah. Love. Also Fast Cars and Freedom.
Also like also, their whole catalog.
Here Comes Goodbye.
Also My Wish. Like
yes. What is the number one quality you're looking for in a guy?
If you could just like me, that'd be great.
But you're so easy to love, Snitch. What did you need to be more What's the most important thing? Like, do you want someone funny? Do you want someone smart who teaches you new things?
I want someone who's smart and funny, and cute, but a little bit nerdy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So what's the number one of those? Smart or funny or cute? Can't be cute.
It can't be? Okay.
Was that what you were going to say?
Yeah. Smart or funny? Funny, but like don't be dumb. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be a genius.
No, but honestly, it
goes hand in hand.
Yeah, like it's hard to be funny when you're not. Like a funny person is usually smart because it takes smarts to be funny.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a giant hamster or a tiny rhino? I wouldn't want to be a giant anything.
But like a giant hamster, like if you're a tiny rhino, I feel like someone like is gonna step on you.
That's true.
If you're a giant hamster, then people are scared of you, and I'd rather instill fear than die.
That's true. So you're gonna go giant. Mm-hmm. Giant hamster.
What would you do?
I think tiny rhino because like hamsters and anything with a tail like that like just freaks me out. Okay, last song, which is a great one. If you could only
last question,
which is a great one before we get into Dynasty. If you could only pregame with one song, what would it be?
Oh shit. If I could only pregame to one song.
Or actually, you know what? I'm going to change the question a little bit. If there was one song that played every time you walked into the room, like your theme song, what would it be?
Oh, it's so hard on the spot. Like my theme song. I feel like it'd probably be like a Little Mix song.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to my ex.
No, that is like
that's giving your ex too much play.
Yeah, totally.
Black Magic,
or like a Jess Glynn song.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's really hard.
Okay, you could think about it.
I'll think about it.
Anyways, now it is time for Dynasty. I hope all of you are caught up. I caught up last night.
But let's give them like 5 seconds if you're not to like. I hope you enjoyed the show. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, bye. Thank you all for watching. I'm Jackie at Jackie O Problems. Where can everyone follow you?
Margo Oshry, Body by Snitch. But we're going to talk about Dynasty. But if you haven't watched it,
okay.
Turn off.
Dynasty season. Last week's episode.
Oh my God. Like every episode is just like there's a twist and a turn and it's like I don't know how the writers are doing it, but like it's just
who's even writing it?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
The writing is so good. Like Fallon's insults on point always.
The whole thing when she yelled at Susan Sarandon.
That was Susan Sarandon?
Was not?
No, I don't think so. It just looks like her.
No, because I'm pretty sure she posted before the episode was like so honored to like work with, and I was like,
oh my God, really?
I think so. No, it was Susan Sarandon.
Oh wow. Okay, I missed that. I just like Liam and Fallon are endgame for me. Like I'm so obsessed with them, and I know everyone like loves Fallon and Culhane.
Do they? But are most people Liam or Culhane?
I feel like
Kristen is Culhane. I text her after every single thing, and I'm like, how could you still be?
But also, like, lest we forget, like, Culhane in the last episode of the first season was, like, ready to get back at the Carringtons to avenge his father's death, like, come hell or high water. So, like, I feel like he's using Fallon to do that. And he's being, like, weirdly down for her, even when in the first season, he was giving her shit for everything she ever did. Like, Liam only ever loved her for who she was, and Liam saw the worst of her. Like, Liam never even saw her in good times because she was only with him in bad times, and he still loved her and accepted her. Like, Culhane was always yelling at Fallon for the things that she does that are just natural to her, and like she shouldn't have to change for anyone, let alone a man.
I couldn't agree more. And like he was always so mean to her last season, and now we're supposed to believe it. He just did this like magical switch, and he's just such an amazing guy, like
and
just,
supportive.
Like, also, did you pick up on how they were like calling each other Fallhane?
Yeah,
that was weird.
That is weird, but like
I don't know, like, and also then when they were like in the bed together, Liam and. Like, I love
and
them.
She was looking amazing, tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys who watch the show with their fiancés. Thank you, writers, for that, because, like, now Zach will watch the show with me.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Like, I just love them. And the whole, like, tennis of it all. Like, I just was living for it.
It's just, like, the looks.
You have to follow Dynasty Closet.
Oh, my God, stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's, like, everything that they wear, and it's just, like, everything they wear is, like, Dolce
is the best.
Or Gucci. And
everything is Dolce and Gucci. Like
I just like, and it, like I just, I love it so much. And like the ending.
The ending.
We'll get there in a second. Let's talk about the crystal of it all.
Oh, the crystal of it all, and also just like the dedication to the glamour, like the sets, the tennis courts, the homes. Like I love it. We don't get that anymore. Everything is like sadness and fake sets and like studios.
Yeah, and this is like they actually film in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. It's a real home.
It's a home, but like it's also a set. It's weird, Kristen said. But like that tennis court is clear. Like, you know, they're filming on site somewhere, and like they're just giving us the most. And even the New York scenes were so glamorous, and it was really giving me like Gossip Girl vibes.
Same, and like the private jet. Like I just can't.
The crystal of it all. This is what we were saying last night because. She's in the main picture promo for when you click Dynasty to watch. So like she's the main character. And so like Natalie Kelly left Dynasty. Who knows whose choice that was? And
she's a really bad actress, so I'm not.
But I liked her character.
I liked her character. I liked her. Like I liked her outfits. But like she was not good at her job.
Okay, kind of fair. But she left, and the CW Dynasty had a chance to pick a new lead actress, and they chose this girl who's now playing Crystal Jennings. And while I don't dislike her, it's just like
of all the
that's
people.
Gonna like we have Liz Gillies, we have Nicolette Sheridan, and we have you. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it yet, but I do like her character. But it's like her character's trying to be there for everyone, but she's also like.
But I'm also trying to figure out if she's like manipulating.
She is. She doesn't know these people.
So she never knew Crystal.
No, because remember, like a few seasons back, she was just watching them.
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't know. It's really weird, but like, Blake is for someone who's supposed to be such a like boss. Like he makes such stupid decisions like all the time.
And the toy cars thing was so dumb.
Oh, so dumb. And like. His like big fit at that party, but it's like Blake time.
But I was here for it because like it's true. His wife died and everyone's like yelling at him when he was going around the world setting up charities. No one even asked him how he was doing.
That's true. But like that's just not how they do things in the Carrington family.
That's true.
And
like
he made that.
He doesn't ask people how they're doing.
So you reap what you sow.
That's true, sis. That's true.
But the ending.
So Steven is not a Carrington. He is son of Anders.
Like that was just such a plot twist because like Anders and Blake's friendship has been like the only like concrete thing of like the whole show, and like now like that's going to be in jeopardy. And like at first when we were supposed to think it was Fallon who wasn't a Carrington, I was like, I'm not watching the show anymore.
No.
Like if Fallon wasn't a Carrington, like there's no point. I have no reason to be here. But then with Steven, it's like I'm okay with it. Like I'm fine with it now that Fallon's a sole heir.
Right.
So like what could be better?
Fallon's the sole heir to Blake's fortune. And Steven never even wanted to be a Carrington. And you know what? You finally got what you wanted. Like, you don't like the life of living in the lap of luxury. You don't like the excess. You don't want your child to be brought up in it. By the way, you don't have a child anymore. And there, you got what you wanted.
But honestly, I do have to say, when all that stuff was happening and he was like what? Like, he did great. Like, that was a great what? Like...
And I can't believe that, like, Lily Vanderwoodson just, like, gave up her secret that quick. Like, I thought it was going to take, like, episodes of finding out. Like, because she clearly wasn't having his baby. But I thought we would have to really sleuth to find out.
But, like, also not even just that. Like, yeah. But you'd think that, like, they would do a DNA test at when the baby's born.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Like, they would
also do it in utero, but it's
invasive.
It is invasive.
So, like,
also her guy knows the dad, so he could have fudge the papers anyway.
Her guy knows the dad, right? I forgot about that. That whole thing like went by in 2 seconds. Like, and there's so many other things that I was worried about. I didn't really care about.
Right,
that.
and Nicolette Sheridan was like shook and pissed, but then she was like, well, she got what she wanted in one respect, which is that she got the baby out of it.
Yeah, but also like, I kind of weirdly like Kirby. Like, I don't like what she's doing, and she's like being annoying, but like I think she's like really pretty and cute, and I think that if her and Fallon like in some way became friends, like I would be really down for that.
Yeah. Maybe we're headed there.
I hope so. But like now, I hope
Fallon needs better friends. And what's Jeff's sister's name? Monica?
I don't know, but
she's always so quick to turn on Fallon. Like, Fallon, you need better friends.
She's not a real friend.
No,
at all.
Cole Hain's always quick to turn on Fallon. Like, everyone just always sees the worst in Fallon. It's like all Fallon wants to do is just elevate everyone's lives. Give a girl a break.
I love her.
And Liam. And she loves him.
I think
they might be endgame, the two of them, because like clearly something shady's going on with Cole Hain, and like Liam's gonna be there for her, and like if she just stays married to Liam, like in her heart and mentally, physically, and spiritually, all of her life problems are solved.
Right, and like I don't know why she doesn't realize that. And like there's nothing great about Cole Hain.
No, but like they just have history.
I know, but like,
and I think Fallon like really does want to get away from, you know, like her family and wants to start her own family, and like Liam is just more family drama, you know, like she would be marrying into more of what she doesn't like. But I don't think that
Fallon like wants to stop what she's doing. I think that Cole Hain is trying to get her to do that, but like she was born to be like the boss of $1 billion company.
But she could create her own it's just a matter of which $1 billion company she's going to be the boss of, her own or her family's.
Atlantic.
But now that Blake is like back and better, like they don't have to sell the company anymore.
Right, that's true. And I like when Blake and Fallon get along.
Me too. And I liked when Fallon and Crystal got along.
Me too. And also, I don't know how I feel about Alexis. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like her. I just don't get it.
I think we have to get used to her because...
I think, no, she's definitely there for the long haul.
She's here to stay. I think in the beginning she was just a guest, and I really didn't like her, and I was ready for her to go.
Same.
But now that I know she's just going to be around... Also, she was being helpful in trying to, like, get Kirby out, like, in protecting Fallon.
Yeah.
So as long as you're protecting our girl... You can stay.
Also, it's so weird.
And protecting Steven and trying to get Lily Vanderwoodson to admit.
Because I'm watching Desperate Housewives while Dynasty's on, so I'm like switching between Edie Britt.
But she's the same
Alexis,
person.
It's the same person. It's really funny. But yeah, I think that's
it.
What
else TV? I'm so behind on Real Housewives just because like it's nothing compelling. Like when New York Housewives were on, it took over the culture. Like Giovanni took over the world. If I hadn't seen that episode when it aired, I would have watched it immediately because everybody's talking about it. Like nobody's talking about the OC. Nobody's really talking about Dallas. Like I'll catch up when I catch up. And then Riverdale,
you're not
like
watching.
I said, I'm not watching week to week anymore because it's confusing, it's spooky, and then by the time I get into it, it's over. And I want to watch them at like 3 or 4 at a time.
Did you see the jailbreak scene, the jailhouse, the dancing?
No. Oh, the Vixens at the football game.
That was amazing.
And then they all get beat up. Like,
I know,
it's getting, like, so crazy.
I'm only really watching now, not for the plot, but for the characters, just because I love them.
Agreed.
But, like, I hope something changes. I know I'm not allowed to say that because, like, I'm a diehard Riverdale, but, like, I'm really not into where it's going.
I know. It's so spooky.
And, like, Ryder Ross, if you're watching, I'm really sorry.
I don't know if Ryder Ross watches The Toast, but he was a big Afterdale fan.
Yeah.
And those Afterdale fans, they're strong.
They're really strong.
No, the comments on the Afterdale Instagram and like YouTube, where they're like, please don't, anything but Afterdale. Like, please don't take away our Afterdale. Like, they're so, Claudia and I on Patreon, we read all the comments out loud and like we were so shook by how much people loved it considering we hated doing it. Except I think if we watch back old episodes now, it actually is really funny.
No, I'm sure it is. Because we were so tired.
We were so tired. It was so funny. It's just we're a funny bunch of peeps.
Yeah.
Have you started Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No, because I don't like watching 2 shows at once. So I'm waiting to finish Desperate before I do that.
Are you almost done with Desperate?
Yeah, I'm on season 6.
Is it not the greatest show of all time?
It's the greatest show of all time.
Of our generation.
And like there's so many things that I forgot. Like I'm up to Maddie McKibben from Awkward. He's on it now.
Even if you watched it back in the day, if you watch it again, it's a whole new show.
It's a whole new show. And like I have deeper understandings of the characters now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because they're just like...
Well, Lynette grows on you, by the way. Like in the beginning, she's so annoying, like always complaining. But like she's low-key like so funny. Like she's like...
She's the Miranda.
Yeah, she's 100% the Miranda. Absolutely despise Susan. Like, nothing more to say about that. And Brie, like, there's so much I forgot about her. Right now, I'm not going
to... Okay, that's the best. And I think that was, like, her one true love.
You think? Well, I'm honestly at the way beginning of it, so I forgot that. I don't know that they, like, find...
No, but, I mean, that's not
whatever
or anything. Whatever.
And I
actually, I don't know. Maybe
I love Gabby and Carlos.
I love Brie, and like Brie is so misunderstood. Like all Brie wants to do is just like help her children, help her family, like get things done.
But I love that like Andrew made a turnaround. Yeah, and now he's like a great.
And now he supports her, and he supports her business. Does she have a business yet?
Yeah. That's at the 5 years later part.
Her business is amazing, and no one deserves it more than her.
Totally. And I really love Gabby and Carlos. Like, in the beginning, like, she's annoying because she's making stupid decisions and, like, blah, blah, blah. But, like,
he's also not appreciating her and loving her and there for her.
But once they're back to, like, in perfect harmony, like, I love them. I love her.
And like, Juanita, Wanita.
Yes.
That was so funny.
I didn't even think about it. And then, like, everyone was like, you're spelling it wrong. And I was like, shit.
She spelled Juanita, Wanita. When it's Juanita. It's Juanita, not Juanita.
Like I said, I didn't learn anything in school.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's already been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Snitch, thank you for being the hostess with the mostest and always just being available when called on. But
even if I have to miss class.
But usually, like when Claudia's not here, you're usually with her because you're on tour.
That's true.
But today was a special treat.
Day.
And Claudia will be back tomorrow, so it'll be the toast as usual. We'll hit up some Dear Toasters. You'll be here, so it'll be a real full episode of The Toast. We'll be here for the rest of the week.
And tomorrow's Halloween.
Tomorrow's our Halloween episode. Spooky. So stay tuned for what we're going to do. I have to go text Claudia. And we'll be back tomorrow. Where can everyone follow the Snitch?
Everyone can follow me at Margo Oshry and Body by Snitch, even though she's been a little, like, low lately. It's just like I have so many other things going on that like she had to take a back seat. But hopefully I'll get her back up and running. Time management. But like there's so much time to manage.
Yeah, agreed. You only have the same amount of hours in the day
as
by
Kris
the way, Jenner.
Yeah, which is just, there's so many hours in a day, I've come to learn.
But sometimes there's just not enough.
No, but sometimes it's just like I refuse to wake up that early to utilize them.
Like yesterday, I woke up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, she did.
But I had to. But I didn't get home until 3:30 a.m. So I needed a 12-hour sleep to recoup from the weekend, and that required waking up at 3 o'clock. And it happens, you guys.
You also went to bed at 12:30, so you just
I went to bed at 12:30 last night.
So you were just awake for like
not that much time, but I managed to eat a lot.
Not really.
I just ate so much candy when I got home.
Oh, you did?
Anything that I had in my apartment that was remotely like tasty, I ate it.
Oh, fine.
Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. You can follow me at Jackie O Problems for the most premium content at The Morning Toast. We go live on Facebook and Instagram. No, we don't. Facebook and YouTube every Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then we are available as a podcast. Starting on November 27th, we are switching to only YouTube, so if you watch on Facebook, get used to watching on YouTube because it is way more premium. Have an amazing day, everyone. Toodles.
Bye.